Greetings and welcome to all the new students joining our wonderful campus this fall. And while we're all experiencing the strangeness of this unprecedented time, it is also an exciting time to begin your academic journey. And we thank you for choosing to do so at Bronx Community College. My name is Dr. Ivana Razzo, and I'm bringing you greetings from the Office of Student Life. I truly hope to get to know many of you as we move through the semester. I am part of what I like to call the BCC Education Squad, many of whom you'll be meeting today. I will be the MC for today as well. Freshman Convocation is one of the most important events that you can attend, beyond completing new student orientation and attending your classes, of course. It kickstarts your educational journey and gets you started on the right path for successful completion of your degree program. Speaking of success, you will be hearing from two successful BCC alumni students today, along with some very important administrators. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the first BCC alumni. Oyindamola Shula is a writer, author, and feminist. She is also the co-founder of Spring, a nonprofit dedicated to supporting Nigerian writers. Oyindamola graduated from Bronx Community College in 2017 and New York University in 2020 with a bachelor's degree in organizational behavior and change. She will be pursuing a master's in creative writing at American University in 2022. Congratulations, Shula. Oyindamola will be performing her original work, aptly titled Today.
Hello, my name is Oyindamola Shola. First, I want to say thank you very much for this opportunity. It is always a pleasure and privilege to read at the convocation ceremony. I will be reading two poems for you. The first is titled Today, which pays homage to students' college experiences. The second is titled As I Scrub the Bathroom Sink, which is a poem about relationships. Both poems are humorous poems, and I hope you enjoy as you listen. Today. It will happen to someone today. Someone who says they'll change their way, will turn on their bed from left to right, and snooze the alarm from morning to night. It will dawn on someone today that college isn't a sibling of play. They will say, am I supposed to remember this? As they read the syllabus on the first day. The ingredient to success, they say, is hard work and perseverance every day. It will help a student to know today that coffee is needed to write that essay. On some days, you'll have the brightest reasons, and others a tongue filled with excuses. If the dog didn't chew your assignment away, it will be an invented train delay. Some are brave enough to call a sick day, and the shy others will craft a tooth decay. Your English professor has heard it all, but will still believe you as a protocol. Some have come to change the world. Some have come because to do otherwise is hard. Some for the dreams they can't yet convey, and some for the check from Sally Mae. For whatever reasons you show up today, and the connections that will come your way, remember, just as they say, make A while the sun shines today. I'll read the second poem. As I scrub the bathroom sink. Across the door, my mother stares at me in horror, with arms folded and a tongue loaded. I, almost kissing 30, as single as a digit and the chief introvert, still renting room in my mother's house, currently wearing one of her stolen blouse, managing her fridge with my mouth and turning up her it at midnight. Dances to Cardi B's lyrics as I scrub the bathroom sink. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. I hope you enjoyed both poems and I wish you a lot of success this semester. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much for that beautiful performance, Oyindamola. You can learn more about her poetry and her organization on her website at www.shoolaoyin.com or follow her at Oyindamola Shula on IG. The next speaker truly needs no introduction, as he is your biggest cheerleader and motivator at BCC. It is my honor to introduce the president of Bronx Community College, Dr. Thomas Sekenegbe.
My name is Thomas Sekenegbe, President of Bronx Community College. On behalf of our Chancellor, Felix Matos Rodriguez, our faculty and staff, I formally welcome all of our new students, first to the City University of New York, and to your college, Bronx Community College, BCC. We are so happy to have all of you join us as we formally welcome you to BCC and the Bronco family. Thank you so much for honoring us by choosing BCC to begin your higher education journey. I promise you that the faculty and staff will be there step by step with you as you move towards graduation. Ordinarily, this event will be held at Gould Memorial Library on campus. However, due to the COVID-19 restrictions, we're holding this event virtually. My advice to you this afternoon really can be summed up in two words. One is resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt to any situation in life. One of the things we've learned from COVID-19 is the need for us to be resilient and adapt to different situations. As a college student, you're going to have different situations in life that you need to think and quickly adapt to the situation. Successful people are people that are adaptive to any situation in which they find themselves. The second word or thing that I'll say to you this afternoon is engagement. As a college student, you need to be engaged with your college. So consequently, I'm asking you to be engaged with Bronx Community College. We have a lot of clubs, we have a lot of activities going on our campus. For you to be successful, you gotta be involved with your staff, you gotta be involved with the faculty, you gotta ask a lot of questions. Students that are successful are students that are engaged and students that are resilient. I'm looking forward to seeing you on campus personally. And before then, I want to wish you good luck and best wishes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. As usual, your words are so very motivating. Our next speaker is representing the Office of Academic Affairs, Vice President Lester Trapallo.
Welcome, bienvenidos. Welcome to Bronx Community College. My name is Dr. Lester Sanders Rapalo. I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at BCC. And I want to say welcome and congratulations for choosing us. And we are so honored and humble to be your home. We have a team dedicated for your success. So on behalf of the entire CUNY and BCC family, faculty and staff, we want to say welcome. Bienvenidos.
Thank you, VP Trapallo. Our next speaker is bringing you good tidings on behalf of our fantastic faculty. The professor and chairperson for the Arts and Music Department and BCC Senate Chairperson, Professor Ronnie Banuj.
Greetings. Welcome to Bronx Community College. My name is Professor Ronnie Benoon, and on behalf of the BCC instructional staff, I welcome you to the fall 2021 semester. I know it's strange seeing these recordings and being in the middle of a global pandemic. Trying to get your education at this time is definitely not easy, and I commend you for taking the first step. To be real, going to college takes time, money, and lots of effort. But you probably know that and since you're here watching this, you're probably ready to do it. And I want to let you know that we here at BCC, every single one of us, is ready to help make it a reality. BCC has the potential to transform your life if you take advantage of everything we have to offer. Many of our graduates go on to do great things, and some even come back here to work and dedicate their careers to the place that started it all. Take me, for example. More than 20 years ago, I came to BCC as a foreign student. And now, here I am talking to you as the chair of the BCC Senate and the chair of the Art and Music Department. And BCC was the first step in this career, and I owe it all to this place. So, take advantage of what we have and don't be afraid to ask for help. We have excellent faculty, dedicated staff, and lots of services to assist you. We know how important this stage is in your life, and we're here to make sure you take advantage and make the best of it. Talk to your professors, your counselors, your advisors, use the library, find out about services, go to our website, be proactive in your success story, and never hesitate to ask for help. So help us help you. Become involved in your academic success story. Pay attention in class, study hard, make friends, join a club, run for student government, sit on a committee of the Senate. There are many opportunities to expand your horizons at BCC and make your time here interesting and productive. It's up to you. Remember that you are not alone, even when sometimes you may feel that way. And we have many people here who are ready and willing to help. I wish you all the best on your journey here, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you graduate in the very near future. Stay safe and God bless you all.
Thank you for those heartfelt words, Professor Benoon. The next person to speak is literally your student voice, or one of the people that represent your student voice. Here to bring you greetings is the president of your Student Government Association, Ms. Jasmine Ramirez.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Ramirez. I am the president of the Student Government Association here in Bronx Community College. I am also the peer mentor in the ASAP program and a senator in the USS in CUNY. First, I'd like to say thank you for the honor and the opportunity to welcome the new students here in Bronx Community College. Congratulations, you guys made it. We are so happy to have you here, and we will support you in every step of the way here in your academic career. I would like to provide you guys with 5 tips on how to improve your opportunities of success here in the fall semester. So tip number 1 is to reach out to your SGA senators. We are here representing the student body, so if you need any assistance and seeing that your needs are not being met, or you just need help and guidance and you don't know where to turn, please feel free to reach out to us. We are here to help you, and we will get you connected to the right people. Tip number 2 is to reach out to your advisors. Yes, that's plural, because you have an academic advisor who will make sure that you are taking the necessary classes in order for you to complete your degree on time. And you also have a transfer advisor, which will help you ensure that the courses that you're taking right now is transferable into your senior college, and to make sure that that you're taking all the classes necessary. So it's good to keep tabs with both of them, because it will ensure your transition to your senior college smoother. Tip number 3 is to stay connected. Connecting with your colleagues, your peers, your teachers is going to help you succeed in college a lot faster as well. So connect with your peers by creating WhatsApp groups and making sure that you are connected to one another, and that you're keeping tabs on the assignments and the quiz due dates. And you can also take advantage of the resources that we have here in Bronx Community College. So we have the mental health services, we have disability services, we have technology services. If you're not technologically savvy, they can help you. If you're missing a laptop or you need a tablet for school, they can also assist you with that. We have tutoring for math, science, accounting. And if you need tutoring at 2 o'clock in the morning, we have a site for you to use. We also have the ARC program, which helps with housing and food insecurity. We also have daycare. So if you need to bring your child over to school with you, please make arrangements prior. Or sometimes if you speak with your professor, they will let you bring your child to class, but please make arrangements with the daycare facility so they'll be able to entertain your child and educate them while you're also getting an education. We also have parking decals this fall semester that is free, so please reach out to them if you need some. We also have the career development that will help you transition into a new field or get you a job if you're in desperate need of one. And we have all the connections around here. It's very, very resourceful. I would let you know that you should take full advantage of that. And we also have clubs. So if you're still finding yourself or want to be active on campus, we have a fashion club, we have an accounting club, we have a video game club. If you find a club that you want to join, please join it. And if you don't find one, you can also create one. It's very, very easy and very, very fun. We also have public safety. If you're feeling unsafe, if you're feeling like you're being harassed, or you see something that's not really setting well with you, you can just reach out to public safety or any advisors or any faculty, teachers, even the SGA members. We'll get you connected to the people who will help you out with that. Okay, so tip number 4 is to get the BCC app, because that is where you're going to get all this information inside that app. And if you ever need help, you can post up a message and within 15 minutes have it answered either by a faculty, the SGA members, or just the person that you need to reach out to or you're asking about. Tip number 5 is tip number 5. Wow, we're flying by. So tip number 5 is the vaccination. So you need to remember your vaccination dates. You need to be vaccinated by Moderna by August 26th, vaccinated by Pfizer by September 2nd, vaccinated by Johnson & Johnson by September 23rd, and you need to upload all your vaccination information by September 27th in order for you to be able to stay on campus after October 7th. October 7th is the last day you'll be able to come onto campus with just a negative test. After that, you will need to be vaccinated or exempt. All right, those were my 5 tips. It was reach out to your SGA members, speak to your advisors, be active on campus, get the BCC app, and remember your vaccination dates. Thank you so much. I appreciate you choosing Bronx Community College. I'm so happy and so proud of you that you have made it this far, and I hope that you receive nothing but the best. Thanks, and take care.
Thank you for those awesome words of wisdom, Jasmine. And now it is my distinct honor to introduce today's keynote speaker, Kwaze Boding. Kwaze is currently the head and neck cancer and therapeutic radiology department manager at the clinical trials office of Yale University. Kwaze is a product of Bronx Community College and attended the college from 2010 to 2012. He continued his education at the Binghamton University, where he received his bachelor's degree, followed by a master's degree from Columbia University. His career path was directly forged from the relationships and opportunities he participated in while attending Bronx Community College. Here to tell that tale and give you great advice is Mr. Kwaze Boding.
Hello, Bronx Community College family. I'd like to start by saying a big thank you to the Office of Student Life for inviting me. I was super excited when I was told about this very amazing opportunity to welcome an amazing class of students this semester. I got nervous, I admit, but I saw this as a chance to make an impact, and I decided to do it. My keyword here is I decided, and here I am. For some of you, this is uncharted territory. As just as I was, you are the first in your family, in your nuclear family, to attend college, or even your larger extended family. For this, you may be giving it another go, or even doing this as a part-time while you continue to support family. This is your journey. You are here. You are in charge of the wheel. To tell you a little bit about myself, I was born in Ghana, and through a number of sacrifices by my mom and dad, and through their constant support, I came to the United States to continue my studies. I joined Bronx Community College in 2010, graduated in 2012, and then I went to Binghamton University after that. And then when I graduated from Binghamton University, I went to Columbia University for my graduate degree. After that, I went to the Albert Einstein College of Medicine and the Montefiore Medical Center as a clinical research coordinator. Then later I joined Yale as a study coordinator. Right now I am the clinical trials teams manager for the Head and Neck Cancer Center and the therapeutic radiology team at Yale. This has been my journey, and it continues. But as you heard, my academic journey here in the US began at Bronx Community College. The first word that jumped out to me when I began to think about my experiences at Bronx Community College was support. Yes, we bear our own weight and we make our own decisions, but no one person succeeded without support in some shape or form. Like you and many other institutions, we're not 100% back at the office. Yet there is this proverb in the break area in our office that always reverberates. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Each of you has goals just by virtue of having enrolled at the college. The question you should ask yourself now is how far you want to go. How much of an impact do you want to make in your own life and perhaps in the lives of those around you and beyond? There is a vast network of support at Bronx Community College. This was true during my time, and I am certain that it is even better now. Because I was joining the college from a different country, I remember having to sit for the CUNY proficiency exam in reading, writing, and mathematics. It felt like I was stepping into a new world because I had the added benefit, if you will, or if you look at it a different way, burden of trying to adapt to living in the United States and maneuvering for an education system. This I know is true for many of you. The support system I found, and with a big emphasis on support system that I found, as you search and then you find, I am able to say now is the reason why my new adventure did not crumble. I found good friends. At the CUNY proficiency exam, I met folks who were in the same boat as I was, and who were just as confused and in need of guidance. After exchanging numbers, we found ourselves in similar classes or seeing each other on campus. And in your case, it might be seeing each other virtually as well. Yet, one of the biggest benefits of the support system was sharing important information amongst ourselves. I got to know that there was an early childhood center program that offers childcare for students who are parents. I also learned of student life activities and some scholarship programs because one person will find information and share it with the group. And this is a perfect segue here to the next word that I thought about, participation. Although my support system continued with professors, the student life staffs, administrators, and even deans, none of these networks came about without participation. After hearing about the Student Government Association, my interest was piqued. I decided to join this group. I got nervous again, but I saw this as a chance to make an impact, and again, I decided to do it. I ran for the vice president of the student government against someone who was by far one of the most known people on campus. Yet I gave my 100%. The students saw it, and then they elected me. When you immerse yourself in new opportunities, you will discover things you did not even know about yourself, and you will unlock even more opportunities. Do not allow any fear or insecurities limit your participation. So take the dive and join the student government or join a club. I have a couple of pictures that I want to show you as I continue to talk about this. This picture here just shows our swearing in as student government association representatives. And this was the candle lighting ceremony with the then president of the student government, the then president of the university. And this is me chairing an interorganizational council meeting. That's the meeting of all the clubs. So take the dive, join the Student Government Association, or join a club. If you participate, it will bring you exciting experiences. It will help you grow and create unforgettable memories. Now I put an Easter egg here for the dean of student life, who was with us then. You should stay active. The Student Government Association, Student Life Department, and the college as a whole has a number of activities that you can participate in. This was a walk that we did, and staying active connects you more with people and connects you with yourself even. And when you can't find a group, but you see the need and it does not exist, there is no harm at all in dreaming it, working at it, and creating it. I, along with a number of friends, were interested in a biology club. We found that others shared a similar interest. So what did we do? We decided to start one, and we did. So if you don't find an organization, a club, or a group, you're at liberty to look at the process that is available and try to start one, especially if a lot of people have this similar interest. Your participation should not be limited to extracurricular activities. You should take the leap in your academics as well. It is through continued participation in my classes that I came across amazing professors like Dr. Neil Phillips, and I met a wonderful mentor, Dr. Charles Malady. I joined his research team, and this opened a window of opportunities for me. As you can see here, this is us in one of our research meetings. I won a research presentation award and had the opportunity to join the CUNY LSAMP program, through which I spent a summer doing research in Cartagena, Colombia. So this is me with my research presentation at that time. Y ahí aprendí cómo hablar en español, and also try some new food as well. Immerse yourself in your work. This will certainly bring you accolades. You will get nervous. You may even fail at an attempt to participate, but do not let it stop you, as the mere involvement in the process is an experience, and that can enrich and make you even better. So don't stop there. Continue to look for ways and opportunities to get involved and learn. After all, this is the first and foremost a learning, this college is first and foremost a learning community. Apply for programs that enriches your perspective. Look into the study abroad program, for instance. I applied and had one of the best experiences of my life doing a global civics course in Salzburg, Austria. And I remember one of the memorable events that we had. We went to one of the concentration camps of the World War II era. And this experience was so impactful. It reinforced my interest in helping others and not just being a standby observer. So no matter where you are, your voice represents you, your family, your city, and your neighbor. Speak up. You have something to say. Don't stop there. Continue to look for more opportunities. Help others within your community whenever you can. So this is myself and a couple of Student Government Association executives helping victims of Hurricane Sandy at that time. Do what you can to contribute. Disasters, uncertainties, what we currently are facing, chaos, these exist and they will continue to exist. But you are your offer to the world, your impact is important. In doing all this, don't forget to live the experience. Approach your leaders and create your own spotlight. Today, I still get nervous when I have to do daily team meetings on the studies that we run at the head and neck cancer department and the therapeutic radiology department at Yale. But I see my role as a chance to make an impact in the lives of my staff, my colleagues, organization, and more importantly, the patients we serve. You have the resource you need at Bronx Community College. It may be nerve-wracking to delve in at your classes or outside activities, or even at home, especially in very uncertain times like this. But your contribution is the piece that makes the puzzle whole. Search and find the opportunities. Decide and do it. Decide and follow through. I wish you the absolute best as you begin your journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kwase, for sharing your insights on how BCC helped you to become successful. You are truly an inspiration to all of our students. This journey that you're starting will not be an easy one. It's going to have some rough patches and some hard times. It might even make you wonder why you started. It takes determination and perseverance through those times. It actually takes a commitment, and not a commitment to me or anyone else who spoke to you here today, but a commitment to yourself. So I'm asking you to take the BCC pledge. Here to help you recite the pledge are members of the Male Empowerment Network.
Hello, and welcome to Bronx Community College. I'm Clifford L. Marshall II, Director of the Male Empowerment Network, a CUNY Black Male Initiative program here at Bronx Community College. First, I'd like to thank Dr. Yvonne Irazo and the Office of Student Life team for allowing us to participate in Freshman Convocation. And if you're interested in learning more about the Male Empowerment Network, please copy down this link, or you can email me at clifford.marshall@bcc.cuny.edu, and you can learn more about what our program is all about. Right now, it's time to recite the BCC Student Commitment Pledge. So, along with our students, I encourage you to say the commitment pledge. And once again, Welcome to Bronx Community College, and I look forward to meeting you throughout the semester.
Student pledge. I commit to planning for college completion.
I commit to discuss career planning with college instructors and staff.
I commit to seeking advisement on course selection to ensure timely college completion.
I commit to learning about and using college support networks as resources aiding college completion.
I commit to serve as a role model by attending classes, being prepared, participating, and engaging in discussions with instructors and students inside and outside of class.
I commit to reaching out to students in need by encouraging, nurturing, and guiding them towards college completion.
I commit to helping at least one student succeed.
I'd like to thank Mr. Clifford Marshall and the members of the Male Empowerment Network for that wonderful recital of the BCC Commitment Pledge. I'd also like to thank all of the members of the BCC Education Squad, President Sekanegbi, VP Rapallo, Professor Benoon, Ms. Jasmine Ramirez, Ms. Oyindamola Shura, and our keynote speaker, Mr. Kwaze Boding. But most of all, I'd like to thank you for choosing to be great against all odds and starting this wonderful journey with us. This is your first step towards success. And I want to wish you all continued success as you move through the semester. Remember, reach out to any one of us whenever you feel overwhelmed. We're all here to help you. And I look forward to meeting you in person as well, all soon. Thank you and have a wonderful fall semester.